All right, today for social studies, I wanted to look at something we talked about a little bit in class and also something we've talked about through our words of wisdom since we've been on distance learning as well. It's our responsibilities. So, and understanding what that means, responsibilities. Responsibilities are things we need to do. We have responsibilities at home and at school. So, there are things that you are responsible to do for yourself or for others at home, and there are responsibilities that you have to do at school. When we follow rules, we are being responsible. Just like one of our classroom rules is to be respectful and to be responsible. And that is what we've talked about that quite a bit. And this will just kind of go over that as well. We follow rules to stay safe and get things done because it's important that we stay safe, right? When we are responsible, we are good citizens. And we've talked about that. And a lot of you left Flipgrid messages about what it means to be a good citizen. And that's what we'll keep talking about. That is part of our responsibilities. Just as a person, whether you're at home or at school or as you grow up. So our responsibilities, rights are privileges that citizens have. So there's some things, because we are a citizen of the United States, we have a right to do certain things. However, with those rights come responsibilities. So responsibilities are things we need to do. At school, we need to listen and learn. We need to do our schoolwork. When we are responsible, we let the teacher teach. So there's a time that it's important that good learners and good students have to stop and listen. And then there are times where it's time for you to talk too. So it's important to know the difference. So part of being responsible is knowing when I say turn and talk, you knew that then at that time it was time for you to turn and talk to your partner about what we had just talked about. It's important as a good student to ask questions, but you have to do that responsibly. Because if everybody was asking a question at the same time, then we couldn't answer any of them because we couldn't hear them. But it is important for you to ask questions. But a responsible student, someone that is responsible, makes sure that they, wait their appropriate turn to do that so that we all have time to teach and learn. So you can see that that kind of goes with that. Now, we are responsible for following safety rules. So this picture is of a girl wearing her helmet on her bike. And so, of course, that is being a responsible citizen, is to wear your bike helmet when you're biking because that keeps you safe. We need to take care of ourselves and others. So just like at school or at home, when you're practicing self-control with your body, you're not only keeping yourself safe, you're keeping others safe as well. We follow rules to make sure no one gets hurt. Following the rules is being responsible. So that is part of our responsibilities, right? And so even though you're learning at home, that's still something that you need to be responsible for. All right, another part of our responsibilities is to treat other people the way you want to be treated. That's something that we call the golden rule. And you'll hear that a lot as you grow up, that you want to treat someone else in the same way that you want them to treat you. So think about that before you say something or before you do something, whether it's leaving them out or whether it is including them in a game or including them as part of your play group when you're at recess. Think about, oh, if they did that to me, what I just did to them, that would really hurt my feelings. So you always want to think about the golden rule, which means that you treat other people the way that you want them to treat you. So it's our responsibility to follow the golden rule at home and at school. So you treat your brothers and your sisters or your people in your neighborhood or your mom and your dad with that same way that you want them to treat you. Okay, so with respect and with kindness. At home, we help our parents. We are responsible for taking care of our own things. So, especially now that you are home more, it's important that you are responsible and take care of your toys, your clothes, your bedroom, all of those things, the area that you do your schoolwork. We have to do chores. So we've talked about what chores are before. So some of you may be responsible for taking out the trash, or you may be responsible for picking up the toys in your bedroom or making your bed, or you may be responsible for helping to set the table. All these different things that are great ways of teaching responsibility. Those are things that you can do. You follow the rules that are set forth in your house. So the rules that your parents have or your grandparents that they have for you, it's important that you're responsible and that you follow those rules because they want what's best for you. We stay safe. Being responsible helps everyone get along. So especially right now with everybody spending so much time together in your house, it is a great time to really be working hard at doing all these things and knowing that that is your responsibility. All right, so, and I'm going to send this one page out and you can either just go over it or if you want to print it, I know it's in color, so, but I just want us to kind of go over it together. I want you to mark yes if it is correct, mark no if it is incorrect. So the first one is at school, you do not have to be responsible. Now we know, right? We talk about that every single day, that one of the things that we expect at school is for you to be responsible. So this says you do not have to be responsible. Would that be yes? No, that would be no, because we know we have to be responsible. That one was trying to trick us a little bit. Now, the golden rule says to treat others the way you want to be treated. Now, we can go back to the text to remind ourselves what the golden rule is, right? It's right here. We can go back, remember like we did with some of our work in school where we'd go back and we'd underline it or we'd highlight it to help us find it. So we can do that. If we can't remember, maybe this was the first time you've heard of the golden rule, you can go back and you can look. So it says, treat other people the way you want to be treated. That is the golden rule. So I'm going to underline that because that seems important. Oops, maybe I'm going to make it a little bit. Sorry. Make it a little bit thinner so it doesn't cover it up. So treat other people the way you want to be treated. That is the golden rule. So let's go back and look at that question. The golden rule says that to treat others the way you want to be treated. Is that what that said up there? It is, right? So the answer to that question would be yes. Now, we're going to look at these pictures. We want to circle the pictures that show good citizens, and we're going to mark out the ones that are not good citizens, okay? So a good citizen is someone who is responsible. That means they're safe, they are respectful of others, they're respectful of our community, So let's look right here. These boys are fighting. His face does not look like it. That feels good, does it? This boy is trying to hurt him. So just like we talk about on the playground, and I'm sure at home you talk about this too, that treating other people the way you want to be treated. So do you think this boy enjoys being treated that way? So is this boy following the golden rule? No. So is he being a good citizen? He is not. So we're going to mark that one out. All right, this boy, and we're going to talk about this today as well, because today is Earth Day, and we have to take care of our Earth. A good citizen takes care of our Earth. So this little boy is throwing away plastic into the recycle bin. So that can be used again, can it? So not leaving it as trash on the ground, and not even just throwing that in the trash can, because he knows that it can be recycled. So he is throwing it into the recycle bin. So he is being a good citizen. He is being responsible. So we're going to circle that one. All right, now just again with talking about Earth Day and things that are important for keeping our earth clean and safe. Good citizens do that. This boy and girl have planted their own tree, just like we're growing plants. It's important for our earth that the earth has trees. It helps everyone to be more healthy. So they are watering it, they're taking care of it. So they are being good citizens, aren't they? Because they are doing all those things for the earth that a good citizen does. This boy and girl may be their brother and sister, and they're at home, and they're helping to take care of their home. They are making sure that it stays clean. They're helping to sweep. Maybe that's their chore. So chores are good things. They're things that you do to keep your household clean and healthy and safe. And so cleaning it is one of those things. So they are definitely being good citizens and being responsible by doing that. Now, this girl looks like she is cheating at a card game. So we've talked about cheating before, whether that's at school and you're doing your schoolwork and you take a sneaky peek at someone else when you're not supposed to. When we want to know that, to see what you know. The same thing goes for when you're playing games. You always do your own best. But if you're cheating, then you are not a winner. Even if you end up winning the game, you are not a winner because you did not do it on your own. You cheated. So that would not be a good citizen because she cheated to get those cards. Now, we are responsible in Georgia. So we've looked, remember, this is a map. We've talked about our maps and our globe. That this is a map of the whole United States, right? We said Alaska is normally up here, but we have to do it separate so you can see it. And then Hawaii is normally out here. Now, in Georgia, I want you to touch first and see where Georgia is. And see if you remember, because we've talked about it many times, and then I will show you. All right, I'm going to give you thinking time. All right, so now I want you to see if where I'm marking is where you remember where Georgia is. Remember, this is all the United States. That is our country. We learned about all of those different symbols that represent our country. Then we also talked about things that represent our state, which this is the state of Georgia, and this is where we live, right there. And so we live right around in here-ish. And that's where our city is. Rincon, Guyton, Savannah is all right in there. So just remember, we're responsible for where we live. All right. Thanks, guys.